How many people were Bill Gates? You should not ask these questions. We are software engineers. How without knowing Bill Gates, how we can? Bill Gates, the greatest or richest person in the world. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone should accept. Do you know? Multiple years, almost 1 decade decade, more than decade. The world richest person, who is the person, is Bill Gates. But now, anyway, that position occupied by some Elon Musk. Next, there are some people. But anyway, he's also either second or third or fourth. He is there even today also. Most successful person. Do you know? Is a co-founder, Paul Allen. You people may be aware, right? But now he's no longer. Paul Allen. Both together started Microsoft. Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Okay. Here the point is, even Bill Gates in multiple interviews he told, in 1975, was 1960s, 1975, he was studying 8th standard. Which class? Respond.
Eighth class.
Eighth class.
Eighth standard. 8th standard he was studying. Do you know, in the world at that time, there are millions of people are there who are studying 8th standard that particular time. In the world, even in US, only 8 million people are studying 8th standard. Assume that. Next, at that time, how many schools having computer facility? 1960s. 1960s, even big universities also not having computer facility. Believe me, sir. Believe me, universities also, 1960s, universities also not having computer facility. But there is one school, okay, what is that? Lakeside school. Like there is a school where Bill Gates has studied. In that school, okay, the founder or headmaster, principal of the school. So he was there in the Second World War. Next, he got some amount. Okay, next, by selling some things in the school, why don't you buy computer like? Why don't you get at least the computer like? The owner of that school or otherwise the head of that school, he arranged computers in that school. But believe me, in the US, total US, maybe another 2 or 3 schools having such type of computer facility during those days. There are 3 members in that school. They are very crazy about these computers. Whenever they have the time, they are playing the games with that computer. Playing the games means, getting full concept. They are trying to spend more time with the computers. That time, Bill Gates, Sir Alan Paul, there is another person in there, Kent, like, there is another person. These 3 members, very perfect, very perfect. Even among these 3, Kent is the most skilled person. Okay, these members having complete knowledge on computer because of that. And then one fine day, we require to start computer manufacturing factory only. Like just very casually, they are always using that word. Next, Alan Paul, Bill Gates, and then Kent. Among these 3, the knowledge-wise, too much intelligent person is that Kent. In that school, thousands of students are there. Hundreds of faculties are there. Hundreds of classes are required to run. They required one, what we call timetable program they required. Then the school people gave that assignment to Kent and Bill Gates. Kent did that application, the school used that application only. Whatever Kent prepared, Kent and Bill Gates. But Bill Gates' role is not that much. Kent is too much, too intelligent. Now observe, these three members thought that we are going to start a company which is going to produce computers, which is going to provide computers to the world, like everyone. These three members are dreamed like anything, because they're spending total time with the computers only. Very unfortunate. In some mountaineering, okay, the mountain trekking, like there is a Parvatarohanam antaru kada. In that, the Kent died. Kent died. So only these two members started Microsoft. Bill Gates and then Paul Allen. Only these two members started Microsoft. Actually, the plan was three members in the superior person, knowledge-wise, excellent person in the Kent. But that person died just at school level only. At school level, going to mountaineering, mountain trekking kind of thing. It's very rare, very unfortunate. Even the school student going to the mountaineering is very rare. In that, dying is a very rare. A small point, it can died spot. Now, observe that from this example very careful. If the Bill Gates is not studied in that school, if he studied somewhere else, Bill Gates only told Microsoft may not be there. This is not my word. Bill Gates only told Microsoft may not be there. Okay, I was there in that school. Next in that school, computers availability, because of that luck factor. Now I am in this position. Even though Kent having more skill than us, but because of unluck or risk, that person died. Okay, at school level only. Like Bill Gates told multiple times in the interviews this type of statement. I hope everyone in the position to understand. Now, luck is there in the Bill Gates success. You respond, everyone. Luck is there in the Bill Gates success. Definitely. In that school, computers availability. Out of total US, 1 or 2 schools only having that facility. In that school, this person is there. How beautiful. Next, is the luck factor is in the favor of Kent. Even though that person is a very intelligent person, when compared with these people, very intelligent person, but still that person not succeeded because luck factor is not there for that person. Simple example. This is the proved example only. That's fine. So, yes. So, just Yogendra is telling some comment anyway. So, here take a bit very special care. The person who failed, don't underestimate that person. Okay, maybe time is not in his favor, maybe luck is not in favor. A number of factors are going to be there, friends. The person who succeeded, don't treat this person as something like a god, something like wow, like luck factor. Luck factor. Time తెలుగులో టైం కలిసి రావటం అంటారు కదా, టైం ఇన్ హిస్ ఫేవర్. Luck factor is there. Okay, like, so that's why, okay, don't what we call don't criticize the people who failed. You are not required to be very proud by seeing successful people. Of course, effort must be required. Without effort, we can't do anything. With effort, luck and time favor, these things also must be required. Even a person who is going to do very hard work kind of thing, complete effort, but sometimes he may not succeed. because of these risk kind of things also. Okay, that's why don't treat failure person as a real failure person. Don't treat successful person as something like a god kind of thing. Learn lessons from both. Better to util. That thing must be required. Is it clear for you people?